Hello everyone, it's Dragana from Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is my last day of a short vacation we took for our wedding anniversary, and the journal I started last year I finally completed while I was here. It's in its natural environment. I found a perfect spot this morning for it. It's quiet and you can hear the sounds of the sea splashing onto the rocks. I will put a few pictures at the very end of the video so that you can see this area from other angles. But for now, I just want to share with you this journal. There is a video on how to create a journal cover like this. I will link it down below. There were other journals in the series that I completed last year. It's quite thick and it's big, and I can't wait to start using it. I still haven't started writing in it, but that is the next step. For now, I have all the pages and all the other pieces we put together, and I also included some of the papers that I bought here in one of the craft shops. So here we go. We have a pocket here and a little charm made with a plastic card. I've included some of the specimens we made last year, paper to write on, and a postcard. This was done on bubble ink paper with a stamped image on front and back. And then over here we have a little tuck spot. This is painted with gold paint, and I added these images. This was recycled folio. Here's one of the envelopes made with starched napkin papers. I've included some of the images here that I might use when journaling. And over here we have a little pocket. It says make, and I've included some papers. And this is a dragonfly wing that I found 2 years ago. And this is from some sort of packaging. It says Destiny. Paper from a coloring book, bubble paper. Look at that. I've used some of the tissue papers that I bought here in the craft shop, and I just used glue stick and placed it there. I scrunched it up first, and I just love how nice it is. It does seem to be a bit shiny. I don't have any gold paste here, but I might add a little bit of gold wax on top when I come home. That's marbled paper. Okay, this is from my digital kit that is sea inspired. I will link that down below as well. It's a postcard. This is from a book. It's about sea life. More bubble ink paper, some graph paper. This is jelly print on an old road map. I've turned it into a pocket. The anchor is made with aluminum cans. I've really enjoyed putting this journal together. It gave me much joy, and I love everything to do with the sea. This is the paper from that hole, from one of the paper pads that I bought the other day. And I was glad I didn't actually bind this journal beforehand so that I can include it. I found this image in a magazine. We don't really know how to relax anymore. We're just so into our works and achieving things that we don't know how to relax. I left that part there. I've glued this one to be a pocket, but here I liked the image, so I left it like that. Yeah, it took me a few days to start relaxing. I kept thinking I have to do something, I have to be productive. After a few days, I was able to enjoy the days doing nothing. Another one of those that we've done in that video where we recycled aluminum cans. It just looked like it belonged in this journal. And there it is, a waxed napkin. I turned that into an index card with space to write. So plenty of writing space, and I might add a few photographs later on, more sea life here. Just have to go home and print them out first, I guess. It's the lighthouse. I had so much fun the last few days. We've been taking long walks morning and evening with our dogs. It was good for my health as well, I guess. Being more active. Look at that. I might even start coloring some of this. And here you have a little pocket. There is a bookmark here. And dyed paper or folded. That's what it looks like on this side. The second signature. I really love how this one turned out. We have a pocket made with recycled silicone stamp packaging, an envelope made with roadmap, and I put some of the leftover painty papers that I have. I might use them when I work in the journal. And I had to put one of those little summer dresses here from that laminating video. This tracing paper is from that craft haul video that I've shown you. Oh, that's really nice too. An envelope that's dyed. What do I have here? I might make some paper clips with these too. It's really beautiful weather today. Not too hot. The light breeze. I'm sort of happy to go back home tomorrow, but I'm also going to be sad because I really had a lot of fun here. I just stamped these here so I might write something that's important to me. Just use some washi tape here to decorate the side of the page because after I stamped these, the ink went right through the paper. So I thought I'll just add some tape to hide that, and it worked out really well, I think. I think I bound this envelope with the signature. There's a map here. That's also from that paper pack I bought, or from the sticker pack, I think. And I found this sentiment in it as well. It says nothing beats this, and it's a beetle. And that's sort of a stamp as well. I think it works well, I love it. I guess I did do a few entries in the journal. Still a lot to do. And there are some important dates here. They seem like random, but they're not random. Just some paper to write on. I found this image in a catalogue or a magazine. It's from one of the islands here. It's not this place where I'm staying, but I think it looks beautiful. So I put it there. Some of those musical jellyfish I've done last year. That's a lino cut print. Just scrap piece of paper, but it kind of looked good, so I put it there. Can't wait to write something here. This is also from a book. I just used some washi tape to attach it. That's a pretty image of a sea star. I found this in that sticker pack. It says the things that make me different are the things that make me. And this is too small, I can't read without my glasses. But something with M. But I love the sun. The journey. More pictures from an old book. Under the moon. And stars. And a little ladybug. Sea turtle. Yeah. We have a pocket made with envelope. This is June 2024. Put this specimen card with fish and some tickets, and over here a little bag. Did I put anything in it? I didn't. I might put some receipts or something like that. It's made with recycled packaging that we painted. Just like a picture frame, and then I stamped this. Could have drawn it as well. I didn't think of it. Stamping was much quicker. There's the envelope. More bubble paper. Place to write on. Full postage stamp I put in here. I put some images that I might use when I'm journaling here. Some of these pages, some papers left. I might make more full postage stamps. We'll see how we go. This beauty surrounds us. Sea stars. I have to put at least one ruffle or snippet roll. I love it. It fits right in. Love that. I really love seashells. I love collecting them. There's some avocado dyed paper to write on. And another postcard made with recycled packaging. And I stamped the seashell on this side and there's on the other. I don't know if I'm going to send these to anyone. I might just keep them. Maps that were stained and some images that I printed on this book page. It just looks like it is from a book page. I love this bubbling here. It's so rough. If you haven't seen the video of how I upcycled these folios, document folios, find the link down below. You might enjoy it if you like getting your paints and acrylics out and having some fun. This piece of fabric had that seagrass there. And my favorite tablecloth is actually from here. So I cut two pieces and I have a piece that I use for printing, but I cut out two of these to have them here. I might actually do the technique where you put this underneath the paper and then go over with a pencil. That's one of the lacy cards printed on a gel plate. Add some watercolor, I think. Watercolor and rust and coffee or something, and some leaves. Just a place to write on. I love this crochet fish that my late mother-in-law made. I think it fits nicely here. I think it's like a net. So yeah, fishing is part of life for the local people here. It's just like a pink drawing of a jellyfish with some gold. Card to write on, and these were the templates for the craft foam stamps that I used on jelly plate as masks, and they ended up being colored, and I just added a bit of line work to them, and they just really look lovely. So I guess I'll have to cut myself more templates because I use these. Some tissue paper. Like that. This was printed on an inkjet printer, but I think I dropped some water on it, sprayed some water on it, so it dissolved and it created this effect. It's really nice. The bubbling paper, maps. Love that fish there. I think this was done with water and ink. Or was it with beetroot? I can't really remember. But definitely not avocado. It's brighter than the avocado dye paper. Okay. here. This was actually a recycled envelope that I used jelly plate on it and created this little cluster. If you can see, I might put a rock underneath. And just a little tickets, a false postage stamp, and a little tag. I think it just looks cute. And there's one like a specimen. I love how the tape stained the paper here. I think someone tried to put that book together and use the tape over it, and it stained the paper. It just makes it look old. And used another recycled packaging that I painted on, and a little stamp image here. I turned that into a postcard. It's from a coloring book. Seahorse. I really love these creatures. My husband took the dogs for a walk this morning so that I can do the flip through, and I'm expecting them any minute now to come and get me. I hope the dogs are not wet so they don't splash water all over my journal. But they're having so much fun. I'm glad we came here actually when the weather is not too hot for them, because they have a long fur. It might be too hot for them. Some images here as well. I left on purpose I might use while journaling. I hope one day I'll get a chance to do the drawings, either with watercolors or pencils or markers, do the drawings of the fishes. It's nice to have these images as reference, because obviously I don't know what these plants and sea creatures look like. Almost near the end. What do we have in here? Okay, let's stamp this on some paper. Right here. There's an envelope. And that's a liner cut print on a painted paper. Put my picture there. And I just glued it on some corrugated cardboard. Glue it somewhere in the journal eventually. Still haven't decided how that turned out. Oh, this, forgot about that. That's from a coloring book. These are two butterflies joined together, and that's how you close that. Another specimen card. This pocket here. This one is a layered tag with some pieces of paper placed. It says "Believe in yourself." Dyed envelope. I'm not sure what to do with it, but the color is right, so it's gonna be there for now. It says here, you can never cross the ocean unless you lose sight of the shore. Yes, definitely. And that is the end. Platties. I put the real pearls here. I had a necklace that was kind of fell apart, so I used these little pearls. Attach them there. So they're real pearls. So that is my big journal, and I've decided to add that here, and a little charm I made with seashells. There's a video on that as well, where I explain how to make these charms. I haven't given a name to this journal yet. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this flip through. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.